I always find it interesting when, every now and then I get the odd religious person who thinks that because they are religious, that they automatically have the moral high ground and get to question the validity of my morals. Now, not based on any morals that I actually have or how I live my life, which, you're totally free to question me about. Like, I got nothing to hide. Well, not much. But instead, they question the validity of my morals based solely on the fact that I am an atheist. And sometimes even question if, as an atheist, I can even have morals, regardless of any of my actions. And whenever people do this, I'm always like, really? Like, have you read your holy book lately? I mean, really read your holy book. Like, from cover to cover, all the way through. No cherry picking or skipping verses or entire stories because they, quite rightly, don't fit your worldview. And I'm convinced that so often they haven't. Because if they had, there is no way they could point to books like the Bible or the Quran as having the moral high ground. I mean, because let's say if, for example, I really did get all of my morals from the Bible. I mean, sure, there are some gorgeous passages on being kind, don't oppress the poor, don't kill the innocent. Though, to be honest, I'm already really, really good at not killing the innocent. In fact, I'm awesome at not killing anyone. And I didn't even need a book to tell me so. And seriously, if you really do need a book to tell you not to kill people, then you have way more problems than I am qualified to address here. Like, I'm out. But also, if I got all of my morals from the Bible, I would think it perfectly fine to just get me some slaves, and sleep with my father, and commit mass genocide against any group of people different than me, or who, had a house or a car or a cute handbag that I wanted. And based on the fact that as a woman, I am most definitely not quiet like the Bible instructs. I passionately advocate women's rights, I live with my boyfriend, and I have no intention of ever getting married. I would actually have to stone myself to death, which is not an easy feat. You have to be really committed to do that. Because let's be honest, if you really did follow books like the Bible and the Quran literally and got all your morals from them, it would be impossible for you to be a stable and functioning member of society. You'd be being kind to people one minute and then stoning those same people to death the next because they didn't follow some tiny commandment hidden in the fine print of your holy book. Basically you'd be behaving like some irrational psychopath, unable to control your emotions and with a very tentative grasp on reality. Basically, you'd be behaving like God.
I'm just the son of a carpenter, and I don't want anything from ya, except for your eternal love.